Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Chuubyou and I am here on Friday, October 4th for more treasure hunting. We are starting off with Chuubyou Gekihatsu Boy, which is a Studio Dean adaptation of a manga by the same name, directed by one Kazuya Ichikawa, who has directed many things, none of which I have seen, none of which are incredibly well regarded by MAL standards, so really no opinion going in. I am kind of a fan of the Chunin archetype, and that seems to be the focus of this show. Multiple versions and variants of it, and it seems to be a gag manga of sorts. Okay, cool. We're gonna have a bunch of little Kaidos running around, or something. I really don't know what we're in for. Let's find out what we're in for. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be two versions as usual. Picture-in-picture version you can find in the description. Timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up, get it ready because the beep beep timer to sync your stuff is coming right now. What? This is all in his head, right? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. We got a bunch of variants already. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Straight into the OP. Okay. That's nice. Colorful, bright, bouncy, and an ensemble voice. Okay. Hmm. Angel or devil? Wonder if any of them have a sealed demon right hand. Monster made of desks. Okay. He's the one I don't get yet, the pink-haired guy. We've got the shonen protagonist type, gung ho. The mastermind type. Hmm. And the girl. Gotta have an eye patch. That's right, I have awakened. Okay. Hmm. Ha. So everybody's used to their shit. Loot boxes? As one does. There's a lot of face work going on here. What the hell is with his hat? Thanks. Hmm. Mm-hmm. He's harmless, don't worry. That's it's upside down there. Hmm. You've just fallen into the wrong crowd. Oh, that sucks. And a perfect pretty girl, eh? I mean, you could. Okay, is that them? It is them. Is she the one who lost the teacup? The teapot? Hmm. Hmm. Explosion. You're gonna hit that button and shit's gonna go wild. Or not. Uh-huh. Nice Gendo pose, eh? I don't get his thing. I know he's super into gacha. Hmm. I like this piece of music for this purpose. Yeah, please elaborate. Understandable. Yellow is typically the comedy relief. Okay. I love him. I love him. Demonic right hand, eh? Yep. Classic. They're just like totally impassive. It's like, yep, this is normal. I'm sure you were. Tail and ears. Hmm. Hmm. Nah, I just had something. Yep. That's his waifu, isn't it? Figurines along with trophies. Ah, I see. I respect your resolve. Well, at least you're learning how to have a work ethic. That's valuable. I will admit that Sora-chan is pretty fucking cute. He's still going. He's gonna turn it down. Yeah, sorry, but no, 2D is only for me. Sonanda. Ah. All the mustaches and faces except for the one, which is his girl. There are a lot of little clever things in here. Like this shot from up above. Yep. Yeah, good luck. Power of friendship. Hmm. You're not escaping. Yeah. Ah, you've got textbooks now. Good. She's so done with this shit. Standing off by the side. Spidey senses. They use that for the eye catch. Out the window he goes. Oh, fuck. And he actually scored a goal. How the hell did he get down there? Ha! So they actually have some talent. They're just delusional. He's very Hyro. The girls in the back talking about it. Yeah. What? Zounds? I'm sure. Why the paper planes? We're just building this up in the background. It's Chekhov's paper planes at this point. They're all online. No, he doesn't. Yep. Oh, they're gonna blow away. Badminton? 3 attacks against her, eh? We must solve this mystery. Mm-hmm. Cat ears guy, he was out there with the balls. Must be CERN. The little flourishes are great. Like that. And that. Wow, they didn't do a changing sequence. Praise. Oh, that's a lot of paper airplanes. And what are they for? Do they have notes inside? Oh no. Oh no. Huh? There's a lot of above and beyond here. It's kind of cool. Hmm. It's all your cat-eared friend. Yeah, y'all screwed up a little bit. The little bounce. God damn it. Hmm. I don't think so, buddy. She does appear to have spider senses. More than you know. Yeah, you're just an idiot. Ah, shucks. How could they? Oh, otto. You're gonna die. Success. He's it's Detective Conan reference. 100%. Yep. Nice Detective Conan. Oh, that's the end. There's a bit of time left for an after credits, so we'll just wait through it. Ooh, I always love this style of ED. I mean the just sketchiness. These actually look like scans. Those are images. Photos, I mean. I wonder if color will be added to these later. Better English pronunciation than usual. Cool. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna stop here. I'm surprised by how thoroughly I enjoyed this. So the first thing that struck me almost immediately was that there was a lot more above and beyond in terms of animating scene transitions and animating like transitions between character poses in fun and interesting ways. Um, something that you'll see in gag comedies like this is a severe lack of such. And here it's as though the staff is attempting to make every scene interesting in some way. And it kind of speaks to like care and a bit of effort put into this, more than it necessarily needed. But certainly it certainly adds to the flavor of the show. More than anything, this gives me vibes of Saiki Kusuo, and that's a very good thing considering how much I enjoyed Saiki Kusuo. Um, there are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of scenes, especially with this guy with Red, uh, that are, well, even here, this is simple. It's just a few frames to make her shake her head like this, but there's character. Ow! Just wrap my knuckles on my desk. Okay. There's character in it, and it's throughout. And then there's the added layer of, I don't know, kind of a deft hand at direction, which I didn't expect given the backlog of shows that the director has done. Um, but there's a lot of choice of shots like this, and there are a few when she comes in here. Like, this is just nice and goofy. The door going mad, the fact that it hits him in the elbow, and it seems that his entire grudge against her is based around that, which is pretty great. Um, the Gendo pose, the references, the jokes. So into his freaking gotcha. You know, turning into a tornado. These are all things where I can kind of see how they were done in the manga, most likely, but they're really brought to life with flair in animation, and that's not necessarily what you should expect from a by the books panel by panel adaptation. There's a little bit more here. The character designs themselves are strong. They fit their archetypes and are nice. The color design is solid. I don't love the washiness. I don't care for the backgrounds very much, but they're just generic school backgrounds, and that's something that I can easily overlook. Partly because there are so frequently interesting things going on in the backgrounds. Like here, we've got the trophy shelf, but it also has two large, probably very expensive figurines of his waifu on the back there. Also, his waifu is pretty freaking cute, gotta say. Also, I really like the hyper pastel-y color palette for her. Very cute. Um, and he's all into 2D girls, of course. Still don't know what the pink-haired guy's deal is. But, okay, like, the guy dealing with his demonic right hand in the background is a goofy gag, but then having it continue over the next few scenes just sort of cements it as goofier and goofier because he's still going at it even though nobody is paying attention to him. Like, their chuny delusions are so far ingrained that they don't care if anyone cares. They just want to play their games, do their fun. I love this little thing. There are mustaches and like weird buns and things on devil horns and whatever on all of the people up there, but they've also inserted a photo of his waifu, and there's nothing that's touched it. It's a great little sight gag. This scene stands out to me because it makes her feel kind of small, but it also is just like, ugh. It's got character. There's thought put into the way that these scenes are shot, and there's thought put into pretty much everything. I like these eye catches. They're simple, and this one is, I think, reusing a section of a cut from a little bit later in the episode. But they're colorful and fun and enjoyable. This gag is well, it's not really even a gag. It's kind of sweet, you know. It's just a little bit off the course that he's writing all of these notes and folding them into paper planes, just like going at it, like sure that he's doing the right thing and helping her out. That's the whole deal. All of them mean well, except for pink-haired guy at this point, but that's the thing we're gonna have to deal with. And then the setup is there. Obviously, he's out there standing next to the balls. And then the funny thing here is that she seems to have some kind of special danger sensibility that none of the others do. So it would be an interesting like way to go with this is that she actually has powers, uh, and none of them do. That could be kind of great. Could be really fun. Then we get these animated sequences across speedline backgrounds, which is classic and fine. But there's a lot of momentum there. And then the joke, of course, is that he falls straight out the window, and then he is like 60 feet away scoring a goal. He's actually really good at sports. It's kind of great. And just keeping going, keeping going. All around, there's a lot here that's a lot stronger than you might expect on the surface. And that's pretty cool. Whether it will maintain that in future episodes is to be seen. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to go downhill a little bit after this first episode, just because of budget, just because of the way that these things work. But if it even retains like three-quarters of what it's doing is pretty darn good and pretty fun. As far as like a gag comedy, I will say this. Of the gag comedies that I have seen this season so far, this was the strongest starting episode. Besides maybe Hata Age Kemonomichi. Um, but Hata Age has some like it's less frequent with the gag pacing, and there's less above and beyond in it. This I might put above it a little bit. I think Hata Age has a stronger premise though. And I don't necessarily want to compare them because it's apples and oranges. But this was really surprisingly enjoyable for me. I don't think I'll continue watching it, but at some point I might want to come back to it and check it out. It's sort of one of those things where once this is aired, I think I'd be willing to binge it. But sticking around and watching it weekly, having it take up a slot, it's probably not worth it. But I'm gonna keep my eye on this show. This was not bad. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for me. I've been Chuubyou. This has been Chu. It starts with Chuubyou. Yep, Chuubyou Geki Hatsuboi, episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, because I actually had a lot of fun watching this. That was cool. And I hope to catch you, I don't know, when I watch other stuff, which should be like right now. I'm gonna close this and then start recording the other thing that aired today, which is uh, what is it? Null Peta. I don't know what that is. All right. Well, I'm gonna go watch that. So, see ya. Peace.